Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. Romans 12:2. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Dannie. You can call me Dannie or Dannie Antionette, whatever you would like. Today we're going to be talking about how to live your best life in 2019. First off, if you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I would love for you to join the family. Also, make sure to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. Okay? Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Hope you don't mind that I'm drinking my coffee throughout this. And yes, it is 6:45 p.m. and I'm drinking espresso, but grind life, right? Yay. Okay, back to the video. So today I want to talk about how to live your best life in 2019. It is a new year. Everybody is making resolutions and goals. And I just want to be able to share with you all, especially how I plan on living my best life in 2019. So for starting off in 2019, number one, what you need to do is know your worth. Know who you are and know whose you are. That is so important for myself, especially to live by in this new year. I need to make sure to know who I am. I need to know my worth and know who exactly I am. I know who made me. I know the Lord made me to be an amazing and wonderful person, and I know my worth. I know how much I am worth, and I can't allow anybody or anything to come against that or say that I'm not. I won't take that. I won't believe that because I know who I am. I know what I am worth. I know whose I am. So knowing that, I know that I can move forward and be successful. I can be great and I can just have the best year of my life because I know how much I am worth and whose I am. And I know that the Lord is going to be by my side throughout this whole entire year. So that makes me so fired up and excited to make it through another year because I know exactly what my worth is. Nobody can come against that. Nobody can tell me who I am because I know exactly who I am. And so that's number one on making sure that you are living your best life by knowing exactly who you are, knowing your worth, and knowing whose you are. Number two, you want to envision the life that you want. So one thing that I did starting off, and I know I shared it in my previous video, I sat down and planned out what exactly I want my year to look like. So I thought about the different things that I wanted to be able to accomplish, the things that I wanted to avoid, the things that made me happy, everything. I compiled it together and I said, this is what I want my year to look like. I made sure to envision it and go ahead and speak life into it and speak it into existence. That is so important, to speak everything that you want, everything that you want to manifest, speak it into existence so that it can and will happen. But not only just envisioning and speaking into existence, but actually having a plan and moving forward with that plan. You can't just say, oh, I want to make $10,000 and just sit there. You actually have to put in the work. You actually have to put in the effort. So envision what you want your life to be, plan it out, and then go ahead and make it happen. Number three, find what makes you happy. What is it in this world that makes you happy, genuinely happy? Find that and make sure that you're doing it regularly, or make sure you're thinking about it regularly, or make sure that you're working towards that happiness regularly. When I think about things that make me happy, it makes me want to work harder, it makes me want to do better, and it makes me want to physically be happy. Like forcing yourself to smile makes you actually want to smile sometimes, and that's something that I do. Thinking about stuff that genuinely makes me happy while I'm thinking about it. And so that's something that I encourage you to do. Think about what makes you happy and go ahead and do whatever you need to do in order to gain that happiness, as long as it's a healthy type of happiness. Let me just throw that out there. Food makes me happy. Cheesecake makes me happy, but I know I can't eat it all the time. All that makes me happy, I know I can't eat it all the time. So just make sure to keep that in mind. But if it is a healthy thing, if it's healthy for you, if it's a healthy type of happiness, make sure that you're working towards that happiness every single day. You only have one life to live. We are only on this earth once. So make sure to make it happen for yourself and make sure to make yourself happy. Number 4, don't compare yourself to others. And this is something that I noticed towards the end of 2018. I started sliding and doing, and it didn't make me happy, and I wasn't really satisfied by it. I would see others accomplishing things, and I would see others hitting these milestones, and I was wondering why exactly I hadn't hit those yet. But I really had to evaluate myself and think, okay, what is happening for them is going to happen for them because it's meant to happen for them. God has prepared them for that moment. God has provided it for that moment for them. And so I have to keep in mind that what is for me is going to be for me. God has everything that he wants from me already planned out for me. So I have to continue to trust in him and continue to work hard. I was also seeing other people accomplish things, and I'm like, man, why am I not getting that? It was because I wasn't working. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. I wasn't grinding. I wasn't making stuff happen. I had become complacent because I had already been in a happy state. I moved to New York and I got a new job, and I was like, oh, that's it. And that was not it. There was so much more that I wanted to be able to do, but I got so complacent in that happiness that I was in because of the recent move and recent situation I was in. I wasn't thinking long term and thinking ahead on what I need to do to make things happen for myself. And so I said all that to say, don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare your situation and what other people have to what you have. It's not healthy at all, and it'll really make you down and sometimes even depressed thinking about what others have. What is for you is for you. Just continue to know that, continue to trust in God, and continue to, remind yourself that what is for you is going to happen for you, and it's going to come to you. Don't expect to get what everybody else has. There is something and things out there that are specifically meant and fit for you, and it's going to happen for you. So those are 4 different ways to make sure that you are living your best life in 2019. I also have 10 different tips, things that you can do on a regular basis or think about on a regular basis to make sure that you are envisioning and creating and designing the life that you want in 2019. Tip number 1, visualize the outcomes that you want to experience. Number 2, trust your gut. If you don't think it's right or you think you need to be doing it, trust and follow your gut and make sure that you are not doing it or doing whatever it is that you need to do. But make sure to trust your gut, because 9 times out of the 10, your gut is right. Number 3, maximize your strength. Number 4, take time out daily to meditate. Number 5, do something that makes you happy every single day. Number 6, practice gratitude. For me, if a part of my daily journaling that I do, I always write down 3 things that I am grateful for. And so I definitely encourage you to make sure and make that a practice every single day. Number 7, take care of yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally. Number 8, speak life over yourself every day. The Bible says that life and death is in the power of the tongue. Speak life over yourself, speak love over yourself, and speak happiness over yourself. Number 9, and this is going to sound weird, but make sure that you are forgiving others. Being able to forgive and release things that others have done to you and any burdens that have been placed on you is just an amazing feeling to have. Last but not least, make sure to be a blessing to others. I know for me, whenever I'm able to bless somebody, whether it is monetarily, non-monetarily, helping somebody out, or just speaking words of encouragement for somebody, it makes my day so much better. Like, I actually can smile knowing that I helped somebody out, and I'm actually happy about that. So make sure to be a blessing in others' lives. You never know who needs that word of encouragement, who just needs that smile or hug throughout the day. I promise it'll make your day 10 times better when you do so. So make sure that you are being a blessing in other people's lives. So that is all the advice I have for living your best life in 2019, and also different tips and tricks that you can use every single day to make sure that you are creating that life that you want in 2019 and making sure to design the life that you want in 2019. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please make sure to go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and also again, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in my next video. Love you guys so much.